Welcome to join us here at Hilldale. This is the second part of our conversation. This time I call it Vivid Vibrations with Vivek, the wise man from East. I'd like to know something about the religious geography of India. What kind of religions do you have there? I think that it's a very
it's like
multi-religious
multi-religion environment. So mainly we have Hinduism. So most of the people are Hindu people, but we do have many other religions also. We have Islam, we have Sikhism, we have Jainism, and we have Buddhism also, and we have Parsi people also. So it's like a diverse country. So we do have many religions in India.
Have you met any Christians in India?
Yeah, we do even have a Christianity in India. So in the south of India, there are lots of people who are Christian. Even some of my friends over here who are back, my friends from India, they all are Christian. So we do have Christianity in South India and in many parts of India, but majorly in South India.
How do you live together with so many all kinds of faith groups? And
so even in one religion, there would be many diverse communities where people follow different rituals. So people follow different god and everything. But as I said, it's a diverse country and everyone respects each other's culture, each other's religion, and then that's how it's because it's diverse and it's prospering from years. All of them are living together as a one big country. Yeah.
You, Vivek, you are Hindu.
Yeah.
What is Hinduism? What kind of teachings do you have? What kind of belief system do you have?
So Hinduism, I would consider myself also a very naive person, because to know Hinduism completely, I would say I just know the tip of an iceberg, because it's a deep subject, and there are lots of saints and everything. But to my knowledge, what Hinduism taught me, or what I learned from Hinduism from years, is that you are given a human form of life. So life is a life cycle. So when you get human form, you should do good deeds. You should devote yourself to God, and you should basically that's do good for others people, because to get a human form you should that's what I learned, that to get a human form you have to go through a cycle of life, and then after 8400,000 birth you get a human form. So when you get the human form, you should utilize it to you should devote yourself to God, and you should do good deeds for other people or other animal. And then other thing which I learned from Hinduism is non-violence, which is I also believe in that. So you don't harm anyone, and even if it's animal or anything or other people, you don't harm anyone. And that's what what basically I learn, and I believe it's non-violence and do good to others. And then as it says, when you do good to others, good thing comes to you. So that's what I learned from Hinduism.
Of course, we have read things at school, and we have learned about religions, but it's different to talk with someone who really comes from the environment of Hinduism or from India. I understand that the soul is the human soul is wandering.
Yeah.
So it's a cycle. The life is a cycle, and when I die, I will come again in another form of life.
So there's this belief, and there's this big thing where your soul should get moksha. Moksha is like a freedom from, or you get free from the cycle of life. So once you get the moksha, you don't have to be birth again. Like your soul is free from everything. So that's another one thing which is believed in Hinduism, that if you do good deeds in this form, then or if you do good deeds in this form, then your soul will be free from the cycle of life, and then you won't have to be birth again and again. And then it is believed that if you do bad things in this life, like as your human form, then your next life cycle or your next birth is gonna be not so good, like human form or anything. So that's like, and then that's what Hinduism teaches, is that when you got a human form, you should utilize it to do good things, and then get yourself free from this cycle of life.
But Vivek, my problem is that I have done also bad things, and it looks like I keep on doing them. So do I have hope?
So bad things, it's like personally I consider that like my belief is that if you are, for me, the good thing and the bad thing, only thing which divides it, it's like if I know something is bad, and even though I do it to someone else, or like for example, if there is an apple, I know this is a bad apple and I'm not gonna eat it, and even then also I give it someone else to eat, then for me that's the like the, for me personally, that's the line which I divide good thing and bad thing with. Like if I wouldn't like to be treated, or I wouldn't like to be in that situation, why would I do to other one, someone else? But as I said, like like we are human beings, like everyone does mistakes, but we get chance to like rectify it. So even if we sometimes like unintentionally, if we did some bad thing, we can always like rectify it by doing the other good things. So yeah.
So is it so that if you have done more good things than bad things, then you have hope? Or
So yeah, it's more like it teaches you, like, so the good thing and bad thing, it's just like a way to teach you to live. And then the reason I believe like the taught they teach like that is because yeah, like when we can do good things, why not to do it? So I feel like, yeah, that's the biggest thing which any religion teaches, is to like behave good or do good things. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Of course, the pain is that good and bad and things are like that in this
Yeah,
world.
it's part of life, and like, yeah, we are human beings, so we do mistakes. Yeah, no one is perfect, and we learn from mistake. Like we do something wrong, and then we know, or we realize that, oh, this was wrong, so we won't do that next time.
Now you are here in Canada. How do you practice your religion? Like, do you go somewhere to pray, or do you do it at home, or do you do it together with your friends? Or
No, so when I was back home, I used to go to temple every day pretty much. Like if someday I miss it, then it's a different case, but usually I used to go to temple. But when I moved over here, I brought a book with me, so I read that book, and then I brought small pictures of a picture of a god which we believe in, so I just put it in my room. And then even when back home, there was this thing where I'm grown with a belief that to worship someone or to be close to the god, it's that's what like I believe, and I've been taught that you don't really need to go to temple or anything. I used to go to temple every day, but in some cases, like, so being over here, we don't have temple over here, so I can't go. But that's what I've been taught, that your house is also like a temple, and then God, he lives everywhere, so he also lives in your house, so you can pray at home also. So that's what I also do. I have a book, so I read that book. I try to read it once every day, and yeah, and I have a picture of our God, so I just keep it in my room. So I feel like I'm blessed all the time by the way. Yeah.
Do you have one god or many gods or?
So people, we have like different god. Everyone, like different communities will, and even in Hinduism, like different communities will believe in different god and everything. And Lord Vishnu had like 10 forms, like he had 10 avatars. So the religion which I believe in, we believe in the 10th form, which is gonna be born now, and the 9. So we believe in like all the god, like so Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, those are the three. So Brahma, he created the, in Hinduism it is believed that Brahma created the entire world and everything. Vishnu created the life, and then after you die, which is Mahesh, like Shiv god, so Shiva, he sees everything after that. So and then whenever there is like a lot of uh, bad things happening, so it is believed that God will take a new form and he will come and he will like bring back humanity and everything. So until now it is believed that God has already birthed 9 times. He had took 9 forms. So and there is total 10 forms, and this is now next one is going to be the 10th one. And my family and I believe in that form. So yeah.
Um, what do you know about Christianity, about Christian faith?
Christianity, so in India also, like Hinduism, Islam and Christianity. So those are major religion, and then Jainism, Sikhism, and there's Parsi, Buddhism. So, but yeah, Christianity, like we have grown being knowing about Christianity and everything. So, but it's different when you like when you move to western side of the world, because Christianity is like mostly it's the biggest religion in the world, and then it's like mostly western culture. So when I moved over here, and then I learned a lot of new things about Christianity also. But before moving over here, the idea for me, like when I think about Christianity, I think about Jesus. And we have grown watching movies of Jesus also. I still remember I was like 8 or 9 years old, and this movie used to come on Sahara channel, and I watched it like 3 times or 4 times. It was like a life of Jesus. So like that was I learned from, most things I learned from about Christianity was that from movie, and by in schools, and like you learn about religions and everything. But yeah, that Jesus is a son of God, and he birthed as a normal human being, and he did all the good thing, and then he rebirthed as a uh, he rebirthed to bring back like humanity and reduce all the sins and everything. So that was like, yeah, that what I knew before moving over here. And but now as like I come over here sometimes, and we talk, and so yeah, I'm like learning more and more things about Christianity now.
Oh, I think that you described Christianity pretty good. Yeah, I'm amazed.
So yeah, that's like, yeah, as I said, like India is like a diverse country, so there's like many religions, and we have grown with like being around all the religions. So yeah, everyone learns about every religion, and then yeah, pretty much everyone knows at least like basic things about every religion. And that's what like I believe, and that's what I see, that no matter whatever the religion is, but all the religion, they only teach us to do good deeds, and stay away from like doing bad things, and yeah, do good for other people and do good for others. Like I feel like that's the core objective of all the religions. So
Yeah, doing good deeds and things is important. But I understand that in our Christian faith, good deeds doesn't necessarily lead anywhere. They are more like fruit of something bigger. We talk about the grace of God. God is merciful to us, and we are loved and accepted, and then good deeds come as a fruit of that.
yeah.
So that we always try to pay more attention to the fact that we are loved, and even we are sinners and we have done wrong, we can start again because we are loved, and Christ forgives us, and then good things hopefully come out of that.
Come out, yeah.
So, yeah. But this is really something that puts me to think, and we probably have to have another conversation. But right now, this is too much for me. Like my brain can't handle anymore.
Yeah.
So thank you, Vivek, again.
Welcome.
You are my dear friend.
Yeah, it's always nice to be with you and see you, and as I said, like I just know like the tip of an iceberg of like our religion also, because it's so big and there's like so many things to learn, and then this is what just like I have learned in my life and I have grown, but like there's still like lots more to know about and everything which I might also not know exactly, and but whatever like I said, that's like I have been grown up to that culture, and like but it's always nice to like know about all the religions, and it's you learn new something every day. So
thank you so much, and I hope that you can still sleep a little bit after this conversation. I hope that this doesn't cause you too many nightmares. Thank you so much.
okay.
Thank you, Vivek.
Thank you.